So Barrister the Genius here. Finally, we have finished our food. I think at this point I'll be reading to you because I don't want to lie. I want to get facts. Planted, rich in. But at this point, madam, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
On camera.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
No.
I'm shy.
Exactly.
You shy?
Yeah.
My name is Barrister the Genius, a man defined by uniqueness, powered by authenticity. I am your travel vlogger extraordinaire, wandering the world with purpose. From hidden streets to heartbreaking horizons, I journey to capture the moments that move us, the places that inspire us, and the stories that remind us what it means to be alive. Join me on this adventure. Subscribe now to explore with Barrister the Genius. It's Barrister the Genius here again, and today I'm at the Gold Restaurant in South Africa, Cape Town, where I'll be treated to African authentic dishes. So make sure you subscribe, you follow the page, and then explore with Barrister the Genius as we are exploring the world. So the Gold Restaurant is basically a place where if you come, you have you are being treated to different kind of dishes in Africa. So they first give you the drink menu where you can choose from what you want, and then later the dishes will be coming out so you eat. So therefore, make sure you subscribe and follow Barrister the Genius. I will come around and then we will talk about it more again. For now, I'm out.
Do we still want to try for him? It would be fun for him to taste something. You can
So the Gold Restaurant is not just about eating and then only listening to music. It is about experiencing culture and traditions from other parts of the world. At the Gold Restaurant, you get served with dishes from other parts of the continent, and also you experience culture display from other parts of the continent. So if you are not facing the main stage where you see everything for yourself, there is no need to worry about, because the performers do come around to interact with customers or audience, and then they perform right in front of you. So they come around to perform just where you are. Let's listen to this beautiful delivery, and then let's watch this beautiful culture display from the culture troupe in the Gold Restaurant here in South Africa, Cape Town. So, as I said, at the Go Restaurant, we'll be eating 14 dishes here before we go. The first one is what is being served, what you can see on your screen right now. That is a South African rota square. And then it comes in, it's kind of like a chicken with some other things, and also cassava toast. And also my drink you can see before me right now is the Clifton coconut, made up with vodka, vanilla, lime, coconut juice, and then some other things. Whenever you are at a good restaurant in South Africa, Cape Town, make sure you try it out. You can also try it out at the Spice restaurant at Waterfront. First of all, we have started with the starter. This is my drink. This is Clifton coconut. I don't know what it's made of. I know it's made of coconut and lime, vodka, vanilla, and something. But let me have a taste of it. I'll let you know how it goes. That is my drink I'm holding in my hand, and that is the Clifton coconut. And here I just want to take a taste of it, because Charlie, I've never had this drink before, but from what I can see, This thing tastes very, very good, and I urge you all to try it out. It's one of the best cocktails you can have from the Gold Restaurant. So right after having our South African roaster squirk, we've been served with the Namibian grilled ostrich fillet salad with toasted seeds, which comes in the form of bread. So it contains the marinated ostrich fillet served with baby spinach, beetroot, and mustard seeds with dressing. So that is what you are seeing, and then it's being served with bread. After taking a bite of this, it's like this is one of the best thing I have ever had in my life. And then I bet you have to try this at the Gold Restaurant. So we just what Queenie Jonas would describe as every minute glass and quano. At the Gold Restaurant, every minute is full of performances upon performances. Just as you are eating and enjoying your dishes from other continents of the world or other places of Africa, they keep giving you performances as well from other continents of Africa. And this is one of the beautiful things I've ever heard. The man playing what he calls the xylophone or whatever. I just can't remember, but
thank you very much, ladies and gents. Good evening, everyone. I come by the name of University Tuba. I'm one of the entertainers here
Gold restaurant has a sitting capacity for almost about 450 guests to 500 guests when it is really packed and choked. But on a normal day, it is about 370, from 250 to 370 guests. And then to be able to access the Gold restaurant, you have to book a session or book a table. And then depending on where you are going, prices range from about $40 to $50 per head. And then at the Gold restaurant, you just don't experience culture, display, dance and music, but you are being involved in every activity that goes on at the Gold restaurant. Here is a face painting going on. So when you access the Gold restaurant, you are giving an act on your face, like a painting, an African spirited painting. And then it is one of the fun moments for me. I really enjoyed it. And then everybody who has this art on their face looks like, wow, it's very nice. So make sure you get one when you are at the Gold restaurant. come here, you must have a face painting. And then you get to my face painting. So what's the meaning of this one? Okay. So finally, I've gotten my art. So just as the performances are going on back to back, same way our dishes are being served back to back. Before my table now, I have the North African couscous with roasted vegetables. I have the Moroccan lamb with dates, and also the Cameroon sesame coleslaw. So that is what you can see before me. And then the Lord has set a table before me in the presence of my enemies, and I'm going to eat and satisfy. This is yummy. Make sure you try this from the Gold Gospel. So you just don't come to the Gold restaurant to eat and go away, but just as you are eating, the empress or the queen from the Asante land, Asante kingdom, all the way from Ghana, goes around to sprinkle the blessings upon people, and that is what you are seeing right now on your screen. So Barrister the Genius here. Finally, we have finished our food.
Thank you so much.
And then how many dishes was it?
But whenever you take 16
Okay, I think at this point I'll be reading to you because I don't want to lie. I want to get facts. So I had my dishes at the Gold Restaurant, and then this serves you different foods from different continents. This is the menu, and then I think for time's sake I won't go to read everything, but I'll put a picture of it there. You can have time, pause the video, have time and read it up. So the Good Restaurant, just a background review or a background of it. Welcome to the Good Restaurant. Africa is vast, vibrant continent and a home to 1,000 cultures, languages and flavors, from the aromatic spices of North Africa to the bold earthy dish of South. The continent's cuisine is diverse as it's possible. At the Gold Restaurant, we celebrate this variety through dishes that honor old age traditions and ingredients. While many assumes African foods is all about meat, much of it is planted, rich in. But at this point, madam, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
On camera.
Oh my God.
Oh my God!
No.
No, I'm shy.
Exactly.
You shy?
Yeah.
Because I want to. Okay, you just be there.
Get you someone who's gonna.
Oh, I'll be glad.
Yeah, I'm gonna get someone who's gonna be good. I'm very shy.
Yeah, I'll be glad. Okay, so Barrister the Genius here at the Good Restaurant. When you come here, how many dishes of food do you have?
We've got about 14 different African courses.
14 different
African dishes.
Okay, from which continent?
From different African countries. And I believe your menu was well explained by your waitress. So each and every dish is coming from a different African countries. And I'm gonna just split it as it's split.
Okay.
We have 3 courses within the 14 dishes.
Okay.
And then we've got our starters, the main course, and the dessert as well. So on the starters, we do have our South African roaster cooked bread, which is our traditional South African bread. So our bread is being like just made in the oven.
Yeah.
And then we've got our Namibian grilled ostrich fillet salad, which is our lovely salad.
Oh, wow. I had that.
Like, coming from Namibia.
I love it.
So it's made with some baby spinach and then ostrich, some some carrots, and then some honey and mustard
Right.
is your dressing. And then we've got our butter bean mash from Egypt with some dukkha spice on it. I believe you saw that.
Yeah.
So the dukkha basically is a blend of different nuts, the walnut, like all the nuts. Yeah, that's coming from Egypt. And then we've got our boboti samosa, so which is a Cape Malay cuisine. The Cape Malay cuisine is originally from Cape Town.
Okay.
So the people from Cape Town have got their cuisine, so which is called Cape Malay.
All right.
And then in our samosas, there's a springbok meat.
Okay, I will display the menu, yeah, so we can read from there. But if somebody wanna come here,
Yes.
what is the booking per head?
All right. So the booking paid is 530 per person.
500 rands per
30
person.
per person.
530 rands per person.
Yes, that's your menu inclusive with our African shows.
Okay.
Yes.
And then you operate 247, 7 days a week.
We open 7 days a week. We open from the first day of January and then the whole December, except the 25th, which is Christmas. That's the only day that we don't open.
All right. So where in Cape Town are you located? I know you're on the Google map, but by word of mouth.
So the Gold Restaurant is located in Greenpoint, so the 15 Bennett Street, Greenpoint.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you also have anything to do with Spice Restaurant?
Spice Restaurant is our sister restaurant.
Okay.
And like there's just a slight difference between Gold and then Spiced. The reason why we open spiced because we wanted to explore our Cape Malay cuisine. It's based more on Cape Malay, on Cape Town like cuisine.
Okay.
And then the difference are quite different because here we do have like African shows, and then at our restaurant we do have our jazz band music, so it's quite different.
Okay.
But they do also have a drumming experience, the African face painting.
Okay. How old is Good Restaurant?
Good Restaurant is about 17 years now.
17.
Yes.
Wow. So this is a place to be when you're in Cape Town, South Africa. And thanks for exploring with me. I am Barrister the Genius, and I'm out for now. My name is Barrister the Genius, a man defined by uniqueness, powered by authenticity. I am your travel vlogger extraordinaire, wandering the world with purpose. From hidden streets to heartbreaking horizons, I journey to capture the moments that move us, the places that inspire us, and the stories that remind us what it means to be alive. Join me on this adventure. Subscribe now to explore with Barrister the Genius.